scoring the ball a little bit the last couple of games. 14 points in the last 2. Stu, this Denver team 7th currently in the West, and there's the Joker in the lane, and he's scored.
The officials see it a different way.
Here's the deal. You talk to anybody, there's Michael, 49 years of age, 6th season as the Nuggets head coach. Talk to anybody from the Nuggets, they know that AD guards Jokic about as well as anybody in the entire NBA.
Time, and obviously AD's a lot more athletic than the Joker.
But right now, Marc Gasol starts on Nikola, and he's going to hit the free throws. He was the other night against the Lakers. He's just one rebound shy. Here is AD going to the basket. Stays with
AD knew the shot was coming off, and he's there for his own miss.
Porter Jr., who's back on track after being in a mini slump himself. Murray, Millsap, there he goes. I told you. How poor is it? 30% over the last 11 games, 24% the last 3, all at home. That's from downtown. And again, the Lakers a bad start. They're down 7-2. LeBron kicks it out for Gasol. 3 on the way. Again, Lakers up against the clock, but they're going to get it out of bounds with a fresh 14.
Remember, I just talked about that being another pattern that the Lakers have fallen into, where they just run the clock down so long. They've got to push it, get into their offense a little earlier. It gives them more options when the defense takes something away.
By the way, this game will be a little bit differently refereed. KC 3 from the right side. He got pushed. Then one of the Nuggets went down. I think that was Murray. Murray's been bothered by an ankle, so we'll keep a close eye on him. Still don't see him in the picture. Here he comes finally. Gasol playing a little defense on Jokic. He's going to work. He's in low. He scores again. Been unstoppable so far.
Then you don't know when he's going to release it.
8 points for Jokic in the first 3.5 minutes. That's good hesitation and a wait by Morris going back door. Fumbles it around, picks it up, chased in the corner. AD saves. It'll be Laker ball. Tapped out of Schroeder. Here he goes 1-on-2. All the way. Rebound, follow, dunk by Porter. He's going to go to the dribble. Jokic sealed off nicely. Then he loses the basketball. Chance for the break. Here come the Lakers. They have about 15 fast break points a game. 4 more than Denver. Good lob. And once again, barely over. AD returned with the Achilles injury. 35 points, 9 rebounds. Remember, he started 0 for 5. 0 for 5 the other night. Finished 16 for 27. And while we have a moment, here's a quick word from Morongo. Friday. Talon Horton Tucker. AD will be back to shoot another one. Of course, AD will be forever known for that game-winning Kobe Mamba buzzer beater. Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals when the Lakers beat this very same Denver Nugget team 4 games to 1 time. Murray. Baseline is going to come out the other side. Now he's got to match up little on big. Trying to put a dance on AD, who's staying with him. Finally went around him and scored.
That was pretty good initial defense, though, by Anthony Davis, trying to guard a ball handler on the perimeter like that.
Murray coming off of a 22-point game against OKC, the most that he's scored since he put up 26 at Phoenix in mid-January. Bounce to THT. You know he's going to attack, and the reverse layup is good.
That's become one of his patented shots. He shows it on one side of the basket and goes up and under the other.
His career high, season high, is 17. They're going to knock at that one. Jokic was battling both Gasol and Davis, and I think it's on Gasol.
I do, too. Another look at THT. Baseline up, under, and use the reverse. Nice looking shot that he's developed for himself.
Laker bench has been the most productive during that 5-0 homestand. Lakers 5-game winning streak at home, 7 overall, and 2 straight on the road. They win the last 2 of that 7-game roadie right before the homestand.
Montrez into the game. Boy, I tell you, Paul Millsap just catching and firing right now.
The oldest on the team at 36. And he was shooting 50% from 3 over the last 4. As Stu mentioned, he's been red hot. He's continuing to look for that shot. AD leans in and scores himself.
Boy, jumps right into the chest of the defender. It's hard to try to jump as a defender when you've got 250 pounds that you're trying to carry up.
That 35 the other night was just too shy of his season high. And here is Kuz coming off of that double-double the other night. THT again all the way, and one. Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Wow, nice looking move. Hampton was in position to make a play, but THT did show some good strong hands there as we get another look at Anthony Davis right into the chest of Paul Millsap, and then THT with the three-point opportunity. Nice looking drive under control by THT.
Taylor Horton-Tucker always looking to drive Mike Trudell, and it's something that the Lakers have been able to do against this Nugget team.
Yeah, you know, looking back at the Western Conference Finals, whenever the Lakers really needed something to happen, they always had the multiple guys that could get to the rim. And Denver doesn't have that true shot blocker, Stu, especially playing Jokic at the 5. So oftentimes it's LeBron and AD, but this year you add THT to that mix, you add Shooter to that mix, and that's something that doesn't seem like it's changed in this matchup.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, especially since the Nuggets, like you said, don't have that guy in the middle.
Wide open, unguarded, R.J. Hampton, and what a find he has been. Can you imagine that flashy passing that those two had together? So those two are still buddies, obviously, here in the NBA. Luka, one of the stars. There's the spin and the score by the King.
Again, when he feels which shoulder you're putting the most pressure on, he spins opposite. That time it was spinning baseline for the deuce.
This is the second of 3 meetings between these teams. They'll schedule one in the second half. Nothing but net straight away.
He heard footsteps.
Yeah, he did.
Good job by Montrez.
Kuz 1-2, left-handed to score. Smooth.
Just freebies all the time. Comes over, makes the challenge, sends him to the line to shoot 2.
That's the only reason shoot free throws. Only reason shoot free throws. Clean block. I ain't him.
Zeke Naji will
need that physicality. As Naji knocks down the first of 2.
22nd pick. And the last at the front of the rim, then off the window, taken by LeBron for LBJ. That's his 5th board tonight. Here he goes all the way. Count of it goes. Count it. And leader in the clubhouse right now for the early MVP race. I don't think there's any question about it.
Is it?
You know how cold it was? -6 right now. Feels like -20. You step outside, Jay?
Yeah,
walk?
Yeah, when I walked from the bus to the arena, I could barely get in there. It's so cold.
LeBron drills the 3. 42-38. Feels like -20.
It's too late.
He has a double-double in every game except when they played the Lakers 10 days ago. Clearly was his worst effort of the season. Lakers did a great job. Kuzma with 2 hands.
Good attack by Kuz. The Lakers had the Nuggets after the help. They had them in a chase situation, and you're always going to have the advantage against the defense when they're chasing the ball.
Kuzma, free throw time. He'll get 2 of them.
Well, he just missed 2. So he knocks down the first of 2 this time.
LeBron, 13 points in 13 minutes. Again, the Lakers just the 3rd team in the past 2 decades to win back-to-back games after falling behind by 20 points in each of them. And then coming back to win. I'll give it every half with those 3 fouls.
Oh, yeah, for the rest of the half.
Campasso.
1 out of 2 for Campasso, and it's a 4-point Laker lead.
He's tough on this end. There's the bounce to Davis. Defense. Again, Denver very good on the offensive end. 5th in offensive rating, 4th in scoring. They don't give up a lot of second chance points. But you can attack them defensively, although they're a little better than they've been. Here is a Monte Morris. Campasso, catch, shoot, and score from 3.
Yeah, he has really been effective since coming in the game.
29 years of age.
7 points in 7 minutes. Leads them, tied with Murray with 3 assists.
And And on this end, 2 or more steals 7 times. AD wide open. Boy, LeBron just draw all the attention and dump it off easily for Davis.
He's done that so much throughout his career. 6:59 to go.
He's got 9 points in the game. Here's Davis.
KCP back in the game. He made his first shot ages ago and hasn't had a shot since then.
Talked about Porter and his prowess from hitting from the outside in the deep corner. That's going to be tapped and taken by Millsap, the veteran who is a 5-time, make it a 4-time All-Star, all of those with Atlanta. He'll lean in and score.
They recognize that he's being defended.
LeBron 48 times now in their career. Oh, Caruso sealed beautifully and scores.
That time yeah, but they just called a foul on Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and that'll send the big fella, Jokic, to the line to add to his game-leading 16 points now. Now shoot one more.
Well, we haven't seen Wes Matthews over the last few minutes, and Michael, you have a reason for that.
Yeah, Billy, Wesley Matthews tweaked his right ankle. He had it retaped. He is available to return.
Okay.
6 minutes off the bench so far, just the 3 rebounds for West. But yep, available to return, just an ankle tweak.
Maybe it was that time when he was trying to defend and turned and fell, trying to get to Jokic. Maybe that was the play. Regardless, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he's available. At least that's what the Lakers have said. Schroeder. That's good movement. Now Gasol handling the basketball somehow gets it outside. 7 on the shot clock. KCP with Jokic in front of him. Caruso comes around to take the shot himself. That's going to be a violation. That never hit the rim. Or they're going to let Denver just go with it. Or maybe it grazed it, and that's why they let him go.
Yeah, it had to hit something.
Yeah, it was very close. Jokic just forcing his way in the baseline. Comes out the other end and over Davis to score.
And all of a sudden, that Lakers 6-point lead is gone. It's the Nuggets by 1.
And Jokic has 19 points. On the ground, they take it away, turnover. Lead for Morris. He stops, he pops, he hits.
And Monte Morris has always had
to vote. Voting closes this Tuesday, so vote often here in the next couple days. AD and LeBron are locks. AC snuck into the top 10 to Caruso, and that's a turnover. Lakers will have it with 3.5 to play. Second quarter and down by 5.
Well, Jokic with a rare turnover like that in transition. They had 2 Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Morris running probably a foot apart from each other in the same lane, and ball went right out of bounds.
Well, each team's biggest lead is 7. Right now, each team shooting 52.5%. The difference is Denver's 3.
Look at the clock.
And they're double teaming Davis with 5 on the clock. Stutter step KCP gonna have to shoot it. He does, and that's gonna be out of bounds. So the offense in the half court, Stu, they're just letting it get way too low on the shot clock.
That's because they're slow getting.
You know, right at the start of the game, Mike referenced the last game about 10 days ago. In that game, which the Lakers won handily and going away, they outscored Denver by 33 in the second half. 33 in the second half. It was certainly a complete turnaround, but again, no AD tonight, and you're going to need some others to step up.
Yeah, they're not going to have to outscore them by 33 tonight. They just have to outscore them by 13.
Without question.
And now 15.
75-61, and we're a half minute into the second half. So settle in here on Spectrum Sportsnet, the games. And this evening so far, 12 minutes and 3 points make it 4. And while we have a moment, here's a quick word from Nissan.
This Lakers broadcast is brought to you by the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue.
Come on, here we go, man.
Also going to be interesting how the Lakers attack defensively now that Anthony, who is their rim protector for some...
Two-man game out on top. That's what you're talking about, Schroeder. The quickness, the block by Porter Jr. He was, in fact, looking for a whistle that never came. Porter Jr. Look out below.
2 great plays by Porter. The first one to recover to block the shot by Dennis Schroeder, and then the finish on that next possession.
They're one of the slower-paced teams, Denver. This is not the run-up-and-down Nugget team of the Mile High City of years past. Kuzma from downtown.
The dunk on the other end.
And Denver a +3 in transition tonight. And on average, they're a -4 to this Laker team. KCP, nicely done all the way. Schroeder once again, and they are intent on getting to the rim. That time it was denied.
Yeah, Porter made him alter that shot a bit.
Going to step into this three and knock it down. The 12th made three tonight for the Denver Nuggets. There, little step back fall away. Rebound. Kuzma had it taken right away by Jokic. Porter Jr. And the tap by Gasol. LeBron into the attacking 47. It's a KC 3 attempt. Kuzma throws it down.
Of Anthony Davis, we're going to need a lot of that right there from LeBron James.
I was going to say, how does that alter the mindset of those who have been deferring to AD throughout the course?
Well, you can't defer anymore. I mean, you really have to really get into your offense. And also, they should run, their offense should be at a quicker pace now because they don't have that guy that can, you know, just wait till the last second. And
the lead for Denver is 9. Their biggest lead was 14. Najee in the corner.
Well, they continue to shoot it from that position.
Boy, they're putting a lot of confidence in that rookie. Rebound to Jokic. He's already got a double-double. He's 2 assists away from a triple-double. And Morris scores a little floater in the lane.
You're utilizing it in no man's land and has it fall.
Kuzma back to LeBron quickly. They move it around the perimeter. Oh, good ball fake by Schroeder, and he knocks it down.
Well, Schroeder knocks down a three-pointer. So he's got his shot from behind the arc.
Dude, that's just the second time in 16 games he's had multiple threes in a contest. And it'd be nice to see him get more tonight. Murray answers right back for a triple.
And that time Schroeder went for the gamble.
Tonight, Denver 14 threes. Just killing the Lakers there, who have 4 of their own. In the paint, though, it's a Laker domination. They've doubled up on Denver. And Kuz has had some highlight plays tonight. 13 points in 20 minutes and 4 more rebounds for him.
Well, it doesn't matter that the Lakers have doubled them up from in the paint because that's only worth 2. They more than double the Lakers up from where they count as 3.
And the Lakers are down by 14. Gasol with that number on his jersey. Up fake by Kuzma. THT, here he goes into the lane. Backhand layup, no good. Rebound to Jokic. He's 1 assist away from a triple-double. A center has not had a triple-double against the Lakers since 1982. Talked about that in the last game when Danny Shays did it.
That's going to end tonight.
Yeah, without question. All the way to Kuzma. THT quickly out of Caruso. The show will get it right back. AC for 3. Not going to get there. Tapped out nicely by Marc Gasol. And Kuzma can't knock it down. Into the corner it goes. And Monte Morris will bring it up slowly. 4.5 left in the third. We're back at it again on Tuesday night from Minnesota. Make your plans to be with us on Spectrum Sportsnet. 5 o'clock on Tuesday night. Wolves Lakers. Porter Jr. And the 5th rebound for Kuzma. This time weak side variety. Schroeder with 8 points tonight. And just looking to attack at every opportunity.
Well, this unit can't afford to let the clock run too low.
Gasol's going to try a 3, and he drains it. Yes, sir.
Much needed.
Gasol.
Much needed.
Mark tonight, 5 points, 3 boards. Only shot it 4 times, made half of them. Everything through Jokic, as mentioned, makes more passes than anybody in the league. A little handoff pass to Porter Jr., knocking it right down.
Well, Porter Jr. is really an offensive-minded guy. I would try to make him a facilitator. In other words, send that second guy sometimes and see if he can deliver the proper pass.
Remember, they drafted him and hung on to him after being out for a year with back surgery. They knew the potential. And he was great in the bubble last year. Mark's going to try it. No, he won't. Into the corner, THT to beat the clock. He was a ball boy at Texas A&M before he wound his way there as a student with the purple and gold. 4th year. You see him not wearing that sleeve. Had that sleeve on the other.
Be surprised if he re-entered the game.
Outside Murray. 16 triples tonight for the Denver Nuggets. Little weave on the outside. Wearing their Sunday whites. Your Lakers. LeBron, look out below.
With the THT.
Lakers had 3 bodies there.
And he gets the rebound.
One of the smallest
guy in the building.
He's listed as the smallest in the NBA, along with Marcus Howard, his teammate.
Yeah, he very well could be.
Bounce and a good one to Caruso. What a pass. Lakers, and Jokic has accomplished that tonight. And Denver's already got 106 on the board.
The Lakers in a zone, and the way the Nuggets are
game and a half behind Utah. They turn it over. Long lead. Campasso scores. That's what we heard about tonight. 111-91. Montrez. And a down game for him. Nice pass, though. And over. Enjoyment. It never tasted so refreshing. Let loose and enjoy the things you love with a nice goal of your Lakers.
Kuzma comes back in. LeBron takes a seat.
We're going to see him again?
See who, LeBron?
Yeah.
Motorcycle.
In the Motordrome. Campasso really made a name for himself in Europe. The bounce to a crowded area. Lakers converged and took it away.
Telegraphed. That's off of Kuzma's knee.
Bench scoring tonight. Lakers are a +6. But again, this Laker defensive team just hasn't been sharp tonight. Denver shooting nearly 50%. 13. You know, scoring defense, despite all those OTs, Lakers still number 2 in the NBA. Maybe not after tonight. Marquise picks up the rebound. But again, just 1 of 72. That's scheduled for the second half. Should come out in, you would think, in a week or so. End of February is what we keep hearing. A lot of games to be made up.
Campasso's done a good job of running their offense as well.
Yeah, very composed.
He said he played with Doncic, so he's probably been playing since he was 12.
That's a bullet pass to Kuzma, who scores in the restricted area. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
High-level basketball,
yeah, I mean,
too.
like Doncic has been playing professionally since he's like 14.
And I'm sure a lot of scouts inadvertently saw Campasso, and Denver, who has always been good scouting internationally. They've always stashed some draft picks over in Europe for numerous times. Lakers just getting sloppy right now and turn it over.
Yeah, that time. You're running down. You got to always see the basketball. A pass really should never surprise you.
In the big picture, though, it is not a horrible night turning it over for the Lakers. They've only turned it over 8 times.
Yeah, 8 times to the line for the He misses it.
Well, Denver's bucking a lot of trends tonight. Their third quarter has been their problem quarter, and it certainly wasn't tonight. They have built upon this advantage in that third quarter. They're just 5-7 this year against teams with at least a 500 record, so they're going to improve on that.
As you said earlier, there hasn't been a lot of turnovers by the Lakers, but you can't turn it over when you're down.
Yeah, it just seems like it here in the last minute or so, because it's the truth. They've had like, what, 3 turnovers. And
surprise, Jokic is back in the game.
Campasso. Yeah, he's already got his triple-double.
Yeah, so they're up 21.
Yeah, he doesn't need to to build upon anything in that regard. Kuzma looks to spin. Windshield wiper move off the window is pretty stuff.
Boy, just enough of a change of direction with head and shoulder fake to free him up from the defender.
He has been a bright spot tonight in an otherwise murky outing by the Lakers. 19 and 8 in 26 minutes.
You know, LeBron missed a triple-double by 1 assist.
22, 10, and 9.
I just now checked out his assists. 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists.
He nearly had a triple-double against Memphis the other night. He went 28, 9, and 8 every night just about. Now, LeBron averages.
Yeah, he flirts with it every night.
25 and a half, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Jokic every night averages 26 and a half, 11 and a half rebounds, and 8 and a half assists. Montrez going one-on-one with Jokic. Over it, can't connect. Tapped out of bounds, last touch by Marquise Morris. Again, stick around after the game, the post-game show. We'll have it for you. The Access Sportsnet Lakers, driven by Southern California Honda dealers.
To me, the only reason why Jokic is in the game is they must want him to really pad his assists, because with 3 minutes and change to play, up by 19.
We've got Quinn Cook in the game along with Alonzo McKinney on this Valentine's night. It has not been lovely for the Lakers. Any way, shape, or form. Blocked by THT. Timed it beautifully. But Denver keeps it in control. The defensive play by Taylor Horton.